I legitimately mean this. This very well could be the most mad I've ever been watching anime. Which some people are gonna say, you're overreacting. And to that I say, I don't give a shit what you say, shut up and listen. I knew this guild was bad, but I didn't realize how corrupt it was top to bottom. Not only do you have the HR of the guild receptionist world say, hey, we hear you guys have too much overtime. Instead of figuring out how to solve it ourselves, how about you guys figure it out, and whoever does gets their birthday off. Insert boss. Hey boss, what happened to the guild receptionist you were supposed to hire? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm totally doing that. I'm busy. He ain't hiring shit. And when you go to college to learn how to be a better receptionist, they tell you work 100 hours of overtime a month. I'm just thinking about shit in our own world where we recently had the Google CEOs say they think 60-hour work week should be the normal. There's 2 times in human history in recent memory where I felt like society came together in harmony. Before COVID and we had a Pokemon Go release, everyone in everyone's walk of life, everyone held hands. They sang Kumbaya. It was just peaceful. And the second was recently when a certain CEO got clacked and people thought to themselves, all I'm saying is this world needs their own Luigi if you catch my drift, because this shit can't continue. Want to support my work, see my full thoughts on this bullshit, we got the Patreon, full and cut live reactions available exclusively over there if you're so interested. I can't tell if this is the best or worst episode all in one, because I legitimately was speechless. Get out of my chair, are they serious right now? And the worst part too, is initially, episode 4, I forget when it was. It was pretty early into the show's run. Dude's like, I'll hire more receptionists. Next episode came around and I said, where are they? And people told me, multiple people actually, it takes a while to hire. I disagreed then. I said, hiring a receptionist is the easiest role to fill. Like, I'm not saying it's the exact same equivalent as like a fast food worker, but it's a very easy role to fill at face value. Just don't hire a bum. But hey, you say it's going to take a couple of weeks, I'll give you that. So a couple episodes go by. I don't see any receptionists. So when our girl, approaches him like, hey, where are they? I thought to myself, you know what? Let's hear the reason. Maybe he has a good... I've said it for a while, I don't think he's evil. And to be honest, given what I just saw with HR and the whole guild receptionist world, he's actually probably one of the best. But when you're the best in a pile of dog shit, that does not make you diamonds. Burn it all to the ground and start over. I legitimately don't think there has been a more incompetent guild in any anime. And if there is, it hasn't been a show that majorly focuses. Because here's the thing, I'll give people credit if they want to say this show had a worse guild because blah blah blah. Probably true. But in terms of a show that primarily focuses on and really goes into the politics of a guild, this one has to be near the top, if not the top. And I honestly think the author is like kind of taking a piss on multiple things, both Japanese work culture and I think just CEOs and rich people in general, because at the end of the day, anytime I brought up the fact that, hey, she should quit, it's a shit job. A lot of times people would be like, oh, in Japanese culture, it's seen as disrespectful. I don't care. And I think there's a lot of people, especially in Japan, who have, started to open our eyes that just because, society tells you it's wrong to quit doesn't mean you should give a shit. Obviously, you can't change it overnight, and it's a generational change that will take a long time. But at the end of the day, the fact that you committed to this path, you should stick to it to your dying breath. Do you think this guild is legitimately the type that will ever let you retire? I'm starting to be convinced that they get minimum wage. I know supposedly it's supposed to be an okay paycheck and like good benefits and stuff, but I don't think it is. I think they've been brainwashed to think it's good. But if they talk to the bread maker down the street, they would realize they have more time off and better pay than they do. Because what does this girl want to do for her birthday time off? I want to sleep in. I want to have a light snack. I want to sleep some more and eat some food. She wants the most basic luxury, a day off. That is not life. And I think what hits and why it pisses me off is this is something you see so much in reality. Literally, the Google CEO thought a 60-hour work week should be seen as normal. Bitch, the 40-hour work week was compromised. It was never even supposed to be I love this show. I do. It's good that it's not a 2-core. I think I would legitimately have my blood pressure too high to watch this for 24 weeks straight. But they best give me a season 2 because I need this girl to overcome this. She has killed 2 dark gods, continues to clear out dungeons, continues to do paperwork, and this man deadass looks at her, has no the most shameless thing I think I could see. It's one thing to forget and be lazy and incompetent. I could have given this guy a pass and be like, oh, you know, that's funny and shitty, but at least he immediately is like, okay, I'll get it hired. Cut to next day, there's 10 new receptionists. He looked at her dead in the ass, said, I'm working on it. Okay, see, he ain't doing shit. And honestly, HR is like, here's the thing about HR too. HR is literally just there to save the company's ass. We know that. But when HR is this bad, and then we look at our boss, there's no hope. I understand why she initially wanted the job, but I've been saying it for weeks. I get the trauma, I get the reasoning. Quit the freaking job and go be an adventurer. I would take Subaru being cut apart, ripped, brutally killed, losing everyone week after week, and be less mad than the bullshit I just witnessed. Legitimately one of the most entertaining episodes and frustrating all in one. This author is a damn genius with how they get under my skin with how bad this guild is. And it feels like social commentary on our own world, especially with like the dedication to Japanese work culture. There's a lot about Japanese society I really like, but their dedication to their job is not one of them because it's honestly depressing and why there's so many high suicide rates there. But fuck. You let me know your thoughts. What? I knew it was bad, but no one could deadass tell me they thought it was this bad. Because I had people tell me I was overreacting and to be patient, there would be more guild receptionists. Well, where the are they? You let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, of course ring that bell. And like I mentioned, we got those full live reactions over on Patreon. Hey, while you're over there, I'll also give you a video shout out. So today we got Fred A, Ale, Isaac Tholing, Arya Pachu, Samuel 1989, Andrea Ramirez, Christopher Davis, and we also had Kamozo Beat, so I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care and quit that dead-end job. Have a good one.